they need Tarzan and Shanks to do a lot of work early game to make sure that the rest of the team can make it through to that point of power. Typically, you'd think that Jin can get there himself, but against the Ezreal, it's been the way to deal with top users. Can they get onto Crisp? Crisp is their option, is the play here.
Looking for the passive route. There's an exhaust coming down. They don't quite get the passive. Gonna flash, heal away, but does Crisp have any more mobility to get on out? As Tarzan has a flash into the Sky Splitter, and they break the level 2. It happens again.
Top Esports bot lane just don't pay attention to the minimap. They get the hard push. They're winning the 2v2. That's fine.
Have a good look for players like Ming, right, who had a bad season and they're not playing so much anymore.
That's contract stuff. Teleport gonna hang on a second. That's a problem, Flandre.
All right, Flandre. He's down here. Crisp and Jackie level 2 and 3. That's a level 4 Gwen, who actually does a fair amount of snipping. Decent hallowed miss, puts Jackie in a dangerous spot. Still has the flash, still has the cleanse, maybe forced to pop it. Flash away. Flandre can't get the kills he's looking for and just dies.
I don't know what happened with that teleport. He must have just seen that Jacqueline is maybe looking. He's just looking for the smite fight here.
369's around, only level 5. Will get a Sky Splitter shield. Can still look to play with this one. They're going down to a very much a smite fight. Right, the Gwen gets the dragon. Tries to play this one out. Shanks now in danger. Tries to look for the ult out of here. Sorry about that one, Alex. I had to hit him with my knee as I got a bit excited in that play. As Flandre now in danger, gets to jump away, and ow, 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 ow.
Top Esports, they lose the dragon, but what is Tarzan thinking he's going to achieve there? Cream gets down to the play first, and I suppose Flandre gets the steal, but anyone's actually giving up a lot of gold. And what did we say about this composition? Top Esports can really leverage their early advantage, their early matchups well against their opposing numbers, and I'm really quite afraid here for anyone's legend.
Well, maybe a bit of a bait for Tarzan. Still here, gets the charm, and now Kanavi's gone too deep. They have baited it in well. Kyle now throws up the door and prevents any easy follow-up. Tarzan potentially in danger as Cream keeps autoing, gets the soldier down, but they do pick off Kanavi, and grubs have just spawned.
Shanks, Dragon's gonna be split. AL took the first dragon. I mean, objectively speaking, AL with objectives, doing okay here. 3 grubs and the first dragon. Means that top users don't have a second dragon to play. What Rift is it? Ocean? I mean, in this kind of game? Yeah, pretty good. Very good for Gwen. Very, very good for Gwen.
Thinking for tight matchups as well. Not great for considering all this lightning flying.
True.
Tarzan splits the skies and calls forth the Storm God. Reset now from 369, who's not going to go back quite yet. They'll lose another grub, 5 grubs and a kill over to anyone's legend. And I'm watching Nymera have his face in his hands. What on earth was that?
I did just see that Shanks missed.
Oh man,
Shabrama.
boss.
They're going to go into Flandre now. They got themselves the bot turret potentially. Don't have grubs. They'll go for the dive.
Session. Gonna try and play this one out. There's the root coming on down. Decent snip. Go gets a lot of damage. Crisp will fall for that trade. TP now comes on in 369 in danger. Kanavi's gonna have to run as well. Does Shanks have a flash or an ult to try and chase on to 369?
He's too far away. If he goes closer, might be... No, he's too far away. Grub's gonna be able to take some damage off of this. Teleport him down. Crisp doing a good job of matching the map, actually. Making sure that his laners are doing well. Oh, gets the quick out of there, and the ult doesn't save it.
What a combo. Nicely done, Top Esports mid-jungle.
Really well played from Cream. I don't think Shanks recognized nearly soon enough that that was a huge swing.
They don't teleport to be there as well, so that's a rough moment. Top Esports suddenly find themselves with a sizable gold lead here. Top side, they're going to go for the turret dive, call down the Thunder God as the Storm split. Stormser, I remember that name a little later on in 369. I think it's probably just dead while I am fumbling for ability name. No, he is not, because Kanavi is there with a cease and desist to turn it all around. Speaking of fumbles, a bad one there from Tarzan, who dies. They've got Storm.
Stormbringer, isn't it?
Stormbringer, that's the one.
Stormbringer.
Correct.
Pretty helpful. Basically enough.
Being said and done. Dragon going to be taken by Top Esports to be their second of the game. All the while, at least, Flandre and the rest of anyone's legend can pick up the Heralds. You'd be happy with. Nearly at 10 stacks. Shanks goes looking for an ult play here, but Cream just goes cool. I'm going to slide away, put up the Sun Disc. Flandre now here. Still an ult charge. Needlework is popped, and they just turn the play off. That's a Sun Disc in trade for a couple ultimates, and now mid lane's in danger as Top Esports get the shove on forwards.
Well, they don't have the 5 grubs. This won't fall that quickly. That's a big flash forwards, trying to kill the squishy support.
It will do so. Crisp, too far forwards on the Karma, goes down. The flash from Tarzan is lethal.
Now, this is what should happen. Go before this contest, though.
Probably will. 369 looking at a potential flank angle. Has one blast code and a flash. Dragon is taken. How aggressive does 369 want to play? He's got a slicing motor and a flash. Gets on in. Onto 2 members. The W is good from Flandre. The Hallowed Mist allows him to stay sanctified and safe. but only for a moment or two. But wait, look at the curtain call, anyone's legend, turn it all around. The Stormbringer comes on through. Jackie and Cream get that one. Ends up being a 2 for 3. There's a little bit of an overdive at the end from Tarzan.
It's a bit of an overdive in different points in the fight from both teams. 369 doesn't get a clean kill, and Shanks ends up living to do more damage. And you're absolutely right, pointing out the damage, which Hope did midway through that fight too. Cream still has the wave clear available to make some play here. Cancel down on the dash, though, and he has no mobility left.
My God,
gets one kill under the turret. And anyone's legend will make it a 1-for-1, but they will take the turret. Great skill shot accuracy. That is actually game-changing. Here comes Tarzan, but there's no follow-up. He's going very dangerously deep.
Shanks has at least got more HP to land as he does land that charm onto Cream, who gets the shuffle out. Dragon secured. That soul. Cease and desist in the backline alongside the slicing maelstrom that is only exhausted at the very damn end. Flash over the wall for Jackie, who cleanses away the charm, and Hope desperately trying to outplay as Jackie has shields, has Ocean Soul, has them all. It's Hope springs eternal, but unfortunately, he's not going to spring into anything resembling a one team.
Get themselves Baron. Get themselves Atacon afterwards. They'll have GA and they'll have the ability to force with it. Split map comes through. 5 grubs for anyone's legend does mean that they kill Taz very quickly. They will get an objective bounty from that top lane out of turret, but they will need to return to mid and bot lane in short order to make sure their base stays intact.
One turret, trade for the Atacon and trade for the Baron and trade for the Dragon feels pretty rough, all things said and done. Alan, don't get me wrong, I feel for Tarzan. Last Dragon fight. The rest of his team was delayed by Jackie and the Dragon was going down then, so you have to go and try and play for the smite, but this can cost him. Flandre, 2 levels down on 369. He's got no mana. Takes a turret shot and will dance away at the very least. But it means there is no volley bear and no Gwen here defending this turret on the bot. So you land a charm, but there's a massive shield. It means the Ahri does negative damage right now.
No, doesn't really do much, and the Bloodthirst will mean that they'll be shrugged off the next time he hits a minion. Ahri goes in to help the mid lane break. They have 2 minutes left of the Atacon with the Baron buff. It means they get to be Baroned up with the GAs for the entirety of the duration of it. Top Esports, this is a very easy to combo to end with.
369 still chasing Flandre. It's yakety sacks between the top lanes, but it means your Gwen's not here, who's finally going to get towards the base, but she's at 20% HP with no mana. This base is under siege. The Nexus turrets are about to fall. Flandre is all but dead, does actually burn out, and now you're playing a 5v4 for the next 50 seconds. Nexus turret number 1's going to fall, and Top Esports are looking to make sure they slit the throats of anyone's legends, who unfortunately have met the villains of the LPL. It looked like we might be having a contest. It looks like we might even be having an upset, but it's...